Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. A can complete a work in 25 days. B can complete the same work in 20 days. So A can do a work in 25 days and B can complete the same work in 20 days. They started the work together, but after 5 days A left. So initially for the first 5 days both A and B are working. So every day A will do 1 by 25th of the work and every day B will do 1 by 20th of the work. So if they are working together, this will be the contribution of A and B per day. So this can be written as 4 by 100. This can be written as 5 by 100. So that will be 9 by 100. 4 by 100 plus 5 by 100, 9 by 100. So every day if they are working together, they will do 9 by 100th of the work. After 5 days A left. So for the first 5 days both A and B are working. Every day they will do 9 by 100th of the work. Like that for 5 days. So 9 into 5 altogether 45 by 100th of the work will be done by A and B in the first 5 days. That is 45 by 100th of the work will be done. So remaining part will be 55 by 100. That is 45 by 100th of the work has been done. So remaining work that is yet to be done is 55 by 100. This can also be calculated like this. Whole work can be taken as 1 minus 45 by 100. 45 by 100th of the work has been done. So remaining work will be whole is 1 minus 45 by 100. 1 can be represented as 100 by 100. So 100 minus 45 you will get it as 55 by 100. So this is the remaining work that has to be done, 55 by 100. And this has to be done by B alone because after 5 days A left. In how many days can B complete the remaining work? So this is the remaining work, 55 by 100. This is to be done by B alone. Every day B will do 1 by 20th of the work. Like that for X days to complete the remaining work, that is 55 by 100. Now 20 divides 5 times, 5 divides 11 times. So X you will get it as 11. So after the first 5 days, B will have to work for 11 days. So option A, 11. A can complete a work in 40 days. B can complete the same work in 30 days. So A can do a work in 40 days. B can do the work in 30 days. They started the work together, but after 10 days A left. So every day A will do 1 by 40th of the work and every day B will do 1 by 30th of the work. Now they started the work together. So we'll just add them up. So we'll get the contribution of A and B per day. Now we'll make the denominator same. Then we can easily add it up. Now LCM of 30 and 40 is 120. So we'll make the denominator as same, that is 120. So if we multiply both sides by 3, so 3 by 120. Here if you multiply both sides by 4, you will get it as 4 by 120. Now we can easily add it up. So denominator is 120, numerator is 3 plus 4, 7. So if they are working together, every day they will do 7 by 120th of the work, every day. And like that for 10 days. After 10 days A left. So for the first 10 days, both A and B are working. This is the contribution of A and B per day. Like that for 10 days. So in 10 days, they will do 7 by 120. So 0 and 0 cancels out. What we have is 7 by 12. So in these 10 days, A and B together will do 7 by 12th of the work. So 7 by 12th of the work is done. So remaining work is 5 by 12th of the work. So that is 7 by 12th is done. Remaining part of the work that is to be done is 5 by 12. So this can be calculated as whole work is 1 minus 7 by 12th of the work. So whole minus what has already been done. So 1 I can write it as 12 by 12. So 12 minus 7 you will get it as 5. So remaining work is 5 by 12th of the work. So this is what has to be done now. 7 by 12th has been done. Remaining work is 5 by 12th of the work. 5 by 12th of the work has to be done. And this is to be done by B. Because after 10 days A left. So remaining work now has to be done by B alone. In how many days can B complete the remaining work? Remaining work is 5 by 12. Every day B will do 1 by 30th of the work. Like that for x days to do the remaining work. So x you will get it as 30 into 5 by 12. 12 I'll just write it as 6 into 2. 6 divides 5 times. So 5 into 5, 25. 25 by 2 gives you 12.5. So after the 10 days A left and the remaining work can be done by B in 12.5 days. So in how many days can B complete the remaining work in 12.5 days? Option C. A can complete a work in 20 days. B can do it in 30 days. They began the work together, but A left after some days. So A and B started doing the work together, but A left after some days. So we will assume that they initially worked for X days. So after working jointly for X days, then A left. A left after some days. Then B finished the remaining work in 10 days. Then B worked for 10 days and completed the remaining work. Now the question is, after how many days did A leave? So you have to find out the value of X. Initially they worked jointly for X days and then A left. So after how many days did A leave? So we have to calculate the value of X. Now first what we will do is, we will calculate the part of the work done by B in these 10 days. Now B can do the whole job in 30 days. So every day B will do 1 by 30th of the job. Like that for these 10 days. So 1 by 30 into 10, you will get it as 10 by 30. That is same as 1 by 3rd. So in these 10 days, B working alone, he will do 1 by 3rd of the work. So remaining work will be 2 by 3rd. That is 1 by 3rd is done. So remaining part of the work that is to be done is 2 by 3rd. So that can be calculated as whole work is 1 minus the work that has been done is 1 by 3rd. So this will give you the remaining work. So 1 can be represented as 3 by 3. That is 3 minus 1 gives you 2. 2 by 3. So 1 by 3rd has been done. So remaining work is 2 by 3rd. So remaining 2 by 3rd of the work is there. This was done by A and B initially in X days. So we'll form the equation for that. Every day B will do 1 by 20th of the work. And every day B will do 1 by 30th of the work. This is a contribution of A and B in one day. They work like that for X days, initially for X days, to do 2 by 3rd of the work. Because remaining 1 by 3rd was done by B in these 10 days. So remaining work is 2 by 3rd. This should have been done by A and B initially in X days. So we just need to solve this equation and calculate the value of X. Now the LCM of 20 and 30 is 60. So we'll multiply by 60. So all the denominators will cancel out. So 60 into 2 by 3 is equal to x by 20 into 60 plus x by 30 into 60. Here 3 divides 20 times. So I'll just write the equation here. So 20 into 4 gives you 40 is equal to, here 20 divides 3 times. So that will be 3x. Here 30 divides 2 times. So that will be 2x. So 40 is equal to 5x. So 5 divides 8 times. So x is equal to 8. So initially they worked jointly for 8 days. So after how many days did A leave? After working for 8 days. So option C. A can complete a work in 20 days. B can do it in 15 days. They began the work together, but A left after some days. So we'll just represent all that data. Now they began the work together. So initially A and B are working together. So we will assume that they work together for X days. But A left after some days. So after X days, then A left. Then B finished the remaining work in 8 days. So initially they worked jointly for X days, then A left, and the remaining work was done by B in 8 days. Now the question is, after how many days did A leave? Initially they worked jointly for X days and then A left. So we need to find the value of X. After how many days did A leave? A left after working for X days. Now as a first step, what we will do is, first we'll find out the part of the work done by B in these 8 days. Now every day B will do 1 by 15th of the work. B can do the whole job in 15 days. So every day B will do 1 by 15th of the work. Like that for 8 days. That is, in these 8 days B will do 8 by 15th of the work. So 8 by 15th of the work is done by B in these 8 days. So remaining work is 7 by 15. 8 by 15th has been done by B in these 8 days. So remaining work will be 7 by 15. That can be calculated as whole work is 1 minus the work that has been done as 8 by 15. 1 can be represented as 15 by 15 minus 8 by 15 gives you 7 by 15. So the remaining work that is to be done is 7 by 15th of the work. So now 7 by 15th has to be done initially by A and B in X days. Now we'll find the contribution of A and B per day. A in 1 day will do 1 by 20th of the work. B in 1 day will do 1 by 15th of the work. So this is a contribution of A and B in 1 day. They work like that jointly for X days to do 7 by 15th of the work. Because 8 by 15th of the work was done by B in these 8 days, remaining is 7 by 15. This is to be done by A and B initially in X days. Now the LCM of 20 and 15 is 60. So we will multiply throughout by 60. So all the denominators will go off. Multiplying by 60, 60 into 7 by 15 is equal to X by 20 into 60 plus X by 15 into 60. Now 15 divides 4 times. So 4 into 7 is equal to, here 20 divides 3 times. 15 divides 4 times. So 3x plus 4x. So 4 into 7 is equal to 3x plus 4x, 7x. So 7 and 7 will cancel out. You will get x is equal to 4. So they initially work for X days. X is equal to 4. So after how many days did A leave? After X days. That is 4 days. So option A, 4 days. A and B working together can complete a work in 30 days. They work together initially for 20 days. So we'll just represent that data. Now A and B started the work together and they worked together initially for 20 days. Then B left and A finished the remaining work in 20 days. After these 20 days, B left and the remaining work was done by A in 20 days. Now the question is, in how many days can A complete the whole work if he is working alone? So as a first step, first we'll find out the part of the work done by A and B in these 20 days. Now if they are working together, they can complete the whole work in 30 days. So if they are working together, every day they will do 1 by 30th of the work. Like that, they initially work for 20 days. So 20 by 30, 0 and 0 cancels out, you will get it as 2 by 3. So in these 20 days, A and B together will do 2 by 3rd of the work. 2 by 3rd of the work is done. So remaining is 1 by 3rd. That can be calculated as whole work is 1. Whole 1 minus 2 by 3rd of the work. 1 can be written as 3 by 3. So 3 minus 2, you will get it as 1 by 3. So 2 by 3rd has been done. So remaining work is 1 by 3rd of the work. Now this 1 by 3rd of the work has to be done, and that was done by A in 20 days. So 1 by 3rd of the work was done by A in 20 days. Now we will assume that A can do the whole job in A days. If A can do the whole job in A days, every day A will do 1 by 8th part of the work. Like that, A works like that for 20 days to do 1 by 3rd of the work, where A is the number of days required for A to complete the whole job. So from this you will get A is equal to 3 into 20, that is equal to 60. So A can complete the whole job in A days, where A is equal to 60 days. So in how many days can A complete the whole job if he works alone? That is in 60 days, option D. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here, I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only Rs 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of Rs 200 either through Google Pay or through PhonePe or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.